everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Goody Guy Show. We are happy to be back with you. God, am I a liar?
He says it so convincingly, though.
We are pleasantly,
Acting.
we are pleasantly pleased.
We're here for
Pleasantly
another
We're here.
pleasant session of...
Yeah.
Can't even do it with a straight face.
Thank you for joining us today at the Good Guys Studio in Wyandotte.
You got your own studio.
Holy crap, everybody!
Oh, God.
All right.
All right, we're a little punchy.
He's Tony. I'm Jeremy, and you're watching the Good Guys, America's #1 show, Wyandotte art show from two guys who aren't from here. Okay. Well, let's just jump right into it. We are, we're here. We're happy.
We're here.
We're here. Hey, you know what?
Let's not get carried away with this happiness nonsense.
I'm still a touchdown dance choreographer. That's a good bit. Hey, I've got a side note. I've got a comedy show coming up. I just told you I wasn't going to tell it, but here I am.
You are talking about it.
Promoting. I'm not going to say where it's at. If you want to know, if you want to see, I'm going to do 7 minutes. They offered 15, but I said that's dumb. And it's going to be at a place, and I'm going to be doing
in Trenton, right?
Nope, another T, Taylor.
Oh, in Taylor. Okay.
Home.
What's the date?
Taylor, home of comedy.
April 16th.
19th. No, April 6th. Side note, your opening.
My opening. I have my first art show in a couple of years. At River's Edge Gallery. Opening is April 6th.
Solo.
The show is opening day. It's a baseball-themed art show.
Yeah.
There are, I think,
472 pieces of art. Oh, look at this.
Oh, look at that!
Created by the.
Wonder where that came from.
This was created by the talented Conrad Lustig. We tried to do a baseball cardy thing.
Right. Yes.
And
I got that.
If you want us to send you a postcard in the mail, if you want a personal invitation, happy to do so, but you have to buy a piece of art. No, you don't.
No, you
It's
don't.
not true. But we'll send one to you.
But there'll be.
Will there be tailgating?
There will be a tailgate. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
I guess since you've broken the ice so much,
I'm sorry.
A good friend, Jenny Senior is here, ladies and gentlemen, from UpnDown.
Hi.
Jenny, still have you saved on my phone as Jenny Arkinson for some reason. And
Well, it's not the worst I've been saved on the phone
that's really.
It's not the best. I am saved in someone's phone, Jenny Downey Jr., so, I mean, you could do better.
Where does that come from? Where's that history from? Jenny Downey.
Because,
her obvious connection to Robert Downey.
thank you.
Obvious.
It's clear. Isn't it clear?
I hope it just wasn't the other reason for Down.
Downey Jr.
All right, that's great. Yeah. So hey, so Tony's got a show April 6th, Rivers Edge Gallery. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great.
All baseball themed artwork. There'll
themed.
be acrylics on canvas, watercolor paintings. My very first fine art print will be available at this show. So
Printing
it should be fun.
printing has gone up a lot. Ink for people that don't know. Everyone's like for the I'm looking at you, Amazon shoppers and people that go online for things and don't support local, which is fine. Do your save your money. That's fine. I'm learning that people are paying $500 a month for cars. So can you? I couldn't.
Stuff's expensive, man.
It's wild, dude. What
Have you gone grocery shopping lately? It's crazy. Last time I went to Kroger, I bought 3 shopping bags worth of stuff and spent $80.
I just bought a bottle of wine and some Cokes.
$80?
I mean, listen, I won't be renting leasing. I won't be getting a vehicle anytime soon for $500. I swear, everything just, that's why we got to be more frugal, folks. We got to support.
That's why
local.
people shop at Amazon.
Well, yeah,
Because stuff is cheap there.
You're not making your case.
but do you want Bezos to be able to take apart another bridge. Do you know the story, Jenny?
No.
He got a boat made. He got a sailboat made. A beautiful big yacht sailboat. And in order for him to take that big, beautiful sailboat from some European country down through the thing, that it was too big to go under a bridge. So he paid to have a historic bridge, taken apart so he could put his really big boat through. That's not the kind of that I don't want to support that. I don't want to for every he gets a penny probably every time you buy. Maybe not even that, but every time you buy, you buy
maybe
something.
more.
Well,
Probably more.
But I get it. You gotta be listen. If you got it within you to be a billionaire, and really, isn't that what we're trying to do? We're just trying to be billionaires here.
We're just chasing that dream. We're all just trying to
chase
be
the dream.
billionaires.
Listen. You know what? You know what I'm rich in? Friendship, guys.
You're rich?
I'm rich
Friendship.
in friendship. I'm rich in friendship.
I'm a friendship bazillionaire.
Friendship zillionaire.
Yeah, it's French.
Ben là, c'est pas grave.
Right.
Ouais, c'est vrai. Okay, well,
C'est vrai.
this is what the show is all about, really.
Right.
Sailboats and
No,
bridges.
just being ridiculous, but no, seriously, I just thought that was so wild. So so every time you buy a piece of plastic thing that you don't need for something or other, and just think about Mr. Bezos making or not even Bezos himself, but his assistant calling you up to be like, yeah, hey, we need that bridge taken apart. Like not even Jeff Bezos himself. He's like, he doesn't even care. He's like, yeah, I just want the boat in the Mediterranean.
he can't be bothered.
He's like, yeah, just get the boat in the
He
Mediterranean. I don't
probably
care.
didn't have to say anything. He just thought it, and somebody called.
And then so it's just a wild thing. So, but
Ink is expensive.
ink is expensive.
That's where this started from. Thank you for taking us back on track.
We need that female energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm growing a beard so I can combat my female energy. You hear that, Dad?
You just started growing that beard?
No.
3 days ago.
If you've seen, I have brought it down, but it just feels right, Tony.
It's been a long time since you shaved it.
I brought it down a little bit, but it's my insecurity. It's my.
I grew a beard to hide my face. That's why I grew a beard. It's like a security blanket.
That's why girls cut bangs, I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean?
You hide.
Hide their face.
Yeah. Hide.
Are bangs back?
No, never.
Never?
I don't know.
Guess who's back? Back.
I shaved my
back.
beard, I think it was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That was the last time I shaved it. I'll probably never shave it again.
Did you ever just do a mustache like a firefighter?
No, I had the goatee.
I remember that.
Yeah, I used to have a goatee for a while.
The question is, when you shaved it, did you freak everybody out because
Yes.
they hadn't seen you like that in forever?
Nobody. There were people who never saw me without it. So.
Yeah, it's scary. Don't do that. You got to warn people.
I don't know. I'm such an oddball that it takes people a minute to be like, huh?
Something's different?
Sounds different about you.
There's no paint on your pants? What?
I mean, I do have paint on my pants, but... So if you're wondering why there's no paint on me and why I'm wearing a normal person thing that you would do in public...
Why you dress like a grown-up?
Yeah, it's because an attractive artist told me she liked my vibe, and that's my new thing. I just want to be vibey. I'm a vibe.
The new vibe is the old vibe.
The new vibe is the old vibe, Jenny.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love that for you. Is another thing that people say which should go away. Tony, just tell me something. Like tell me about how your day. Like tell me something that happened to you today. Yeah.
The dealership screwed me on my car repair.
Oh my God! I love that for you.
I hate that expression.
Does anybody ever say, I don't love that for you? Because I've not heard I don't love that for you.
In a non-supportive role?
Just as like, I'm supporting you in as much that is not good for you, and I'm here saying I don't love that for you. Like, that's not good. But I've never heard that said that way.
Well, okay.
Probably for good reason.
Sure.
I think all these new expressions are just dopey.
Well, yeah.
And the false optimism and just the support, but in such a shallow way is.
This whole thing about instead of saying I am resentful, I hold resentment in my heart.
Ugh.
No, you're resentful. It's okay. I hold it in my heart. What? Sorry, we could go.
Yeah. And then people are like, "Ah, I could just kill myself." Okay. You know what?
I'll keep quiet about that one.
You get 3 times. You get 3 times. You get 3 times to say that.
On the third time, you got to
You
do
just
it.
evaporate.
It's like, well, I mean, China's already almost there. I think they're keeping score, So
Are they?
it's like, yeah. So, anyways,
Ink is expensive.
ink is expensive. So, speaking of, we have the lovely Jenny Senior from Up and Down, one of Wyandott's oldest businesses, I believe, older businesses.
It's up there.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you took control of the Up and Down.
I bought it. I don't know if I took control
Well,
of it.
I mean that's true. But
Yeah.
when did that happen, Jenny?
About 3.5 years ago.
I'm sorry. Is it? Should I call you Ms. Senior, Mrs. Senior, Jenny?
Downey Jr.?
Downey Jr.
Mrs. Downey Jr.
I can't say that Downey word. No, it's gonna make me think funny things.
It's like fabric softener.
Whenever I hear the word down,
Uh-huh.
I just see sweet little guys cooking on social media.
Maybe it's like Up and Downy. Never mind. Yeah, I bought it 3.5 years ago.
Oh, congratulations! Yeah, and I mean, it's work, eh?
It's work.
You thought it'd be fun.
eh?
You thought it'd be fun, didn't you?
I thought it'd be better than what I was doing, and I was right.
You were, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's nice to work for yourself. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So keep buying Bezos, ladies and gentlemen. Keep buying Amazon. And it's been slow on the streets lately.
It's
a
been
little
very
bit.
slow
It's
on
been
the
slow on the
streets.
streets lately.
Yeah.
But luckily, coming up here, we have a bunny hop.
Is here.
Bunny
we do
thing
on Saturday.
on Saturday. I'm not. The Rivers Edge Gallery is not on the list, but I will be open,
Okay. Yeah.
and you should definitely.
You'll have
Find
Hop
it.
chocolates.
on by.
You'll have chocolates, I'm sure. Right.
Ba 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 da. All right.
See, I wanted to do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we asked the lovely, talented Jenny Senior of Up and Down to come here today because Jenny has a show. You're creating a show at the third floor.
An art show.
An art show.
Yeah.
What?
I don't have 3 floors. We could go on
It's
the
on
roof.
the second floor.
It's on the second floor.
I'm just used to saying it.
It's 2 floors of fun.
Well, there's a landing, so isn't that not a floor? No, it's not. Yeah, so the second floor you have a really cool little art space that you dedicate to exhibiting original works.
Yeah, we do a lot of local artist shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is one of our biggest of the year. It's our 3rd year we're doing it. It's the International Mermaid Day Art Gala opening and celebration because March 29th, in case you didn't know, is International Mermaid Day.
Well,
I did not know that.
It is, and so we
didn't
have
know,
to celebrate.
Now you know. Sure.
Yeah.
What's the history? I mean, I've been seeing I tried to look up mermaid history.
Yeah.
And that's a folklore thing, right? Like of like.
Are you saying they don't exist?
I don't know. Listen, I think
I'll say they don't exist.
I think
Okay.
that everything is true. I just don't care. I believe everyone's ideas and ideologies totally true, religious or mythological or whatever.
Yeah.
It's probably all true, but it just doesn't matter.
I love that for you.
What a cop-out answer. Thanks, Jeremy.
Whether they exist or not, they're cool creatures,
thank
and
you.
we like to have celebrate and do some art and have a party because any excuse for a party.
Sure. And then, but there are people who do love the mermaids, and there's a festival.
There are people who think they are merfolk, from what I've been told.
Come on.
There's a whole
there's
series
people who
and a
think they're
thing.
vampires.
That's
and people
true.
Who, I mean, a lot of delusional people out there.
Whoa, Tony! We are the gooder guys. We're
Right,
not
we're all inclusive.
We're not the judgmental idiots. We're looking at you, sister. I don't know, someone. But No, it is fascinating the fact that people just sort of put on the tail thing and go for a little swim.
It's up there with elves and fairies and vampires and zombies and.
Have you ever worn the mermaid fin thingamajigs?
The fin thingamajig.
The mermaid.
The tail?
Bottom? Yeah.
No.
No.
Because how would you walk?
Well, I mean, you go to a pool or something. You go
That's
to
true.
a place of water. And
That's true. I should have taken it with me to Palm Springs and just been like.
Do you have one?
Yeah, of course I do. I have a mermaid show every year. I got to,
No. I mean, like a real one that you put on, like so you're.
That I could swim in.
Yeah.
No, but I'll tell you what. They just had an auction. I think it was Heritage Auctions. And they had one of the tails from Splash was up for auction. And I was tempted, not that I had an extra $6-10 grand to throw around, but I was like, man, wouldn't that be the kicker?
The bee's knees.
The bee's knees for Mermaid Day to have that. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I did not know.
If anybody wants to kick in, you can Venmo me.
How lucky is Neil Young to be married to Daryl Hannah?
I didn't know Neil Young was still married to Daryl Hannah.
Well, yeah, they got what? I mean, I'm sure we could, Is Neil Young?
Was that the 30-minute mark? Because I feel like that was the thing that was jarring.
Is Neil Young
still
married? We're married to Daryl Hannah. Let's find out.
Oh, no, she'll know when it's the 30-minute mark.
Yeah, she'll know. Oh, yep. August of 2018 to present. Married.
Really?
And here it is. Married the Splash actress in 2018 after 4 years of dating.
I was gonna say I thought they'd been together a lot longer than that, though.
She was in Young and Hannah are said to have bonded over their activism. Neil's biggest passion in life is the environment, and chicks being mermaids.
Well, it's the environment.
That's the environment. No, but they did. He was in a music video. She was in a music video of him. They started dancing, so
Sure. I mean, one thing led to another.
I mean, why not? This is my problem.
You need a music video to meet.
I need a music video. I'm too focused on my. I think people like me because I gotta try and be better looking, and people.
And not bang the table.
Ladies just don't care. They just want me to be a mer person.
Right.
Apparently, you don't have to be better looking. Can we show a picture of Neil Young?
No, it's okay. No, people can find.
Use your imagination.
Right.
Use your imagination. 2018. So it was like 8 years ago. 2018, right?
Good for them.
2024.
I love that journey for them.
I wish I would not have brought that up. All right, so tell us more about the. So how many artists do you have in the Mermaid tribute? It's called From the Deep is the name of the show, right?
Sure, yeah, we're gonna From the Deep.
The show's called From the Deep, and they can find you on the Instagrams and the Facebooks and all that stuff, and they can actually even just go to your place.
Yeah, they can show up on Friday. Next Friday. Yeah.
So a week from Friday, and they can go there and they can see. Joel, do you have any of the other images on there? If you don't, that I sent you, possibly, perhaps. Oh, here we go. We got a little abstract-y stuff going on here. That's a lovely little piece there. Oh, hello.
That's a teaser because that's
these are cropped images.
This piece is I'm flabbergasted. It is amazing.
So this is a cropped version.
This is a cropped piece. Yeah, I didn't want to give it all away.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
And but that piece is stellar. I'm
who's the artist?
Speechless. Erica. I'm going to say it wrong. Probably Chapuis.
Oh, Chapuis.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
She loves her mermaid stuff, and we love her.
Yeah, she's likes to dress up as a pirate.
We love that too. We should do a pirate day.
You should.
Okay,
you
should
heard
do
it
here.
Pirate Day.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do a baseball show.
I will be there if there's tailgating, like I said.
There will be. You know what? Yeah, tailgating.
Right.
There's going to be a first pitch.
All right.
And there's going to be a 7th inning stretch.
I will be there.
And
you're starting to scare me, man.
Cracker Jacks.
And there'll be and also I will be dumping a beer from the second floor to the.
And
first.
can we just throw all the peanut shells on the floor?
100%.
Okay.
Why are you going to dump a beer from the second floor?
Isn't that what happens sometimes at things?
Beers
sometimes
always
the beer
get spilled.
Yeah. But why waste a beer?
Well, not on purpose.
Hot dog truck.
Yeah, I have the budget for all this stuff.
Let's bring your own hot dogs.
We just talked about how slow things are, and we're like, yeah, let's say, hey, why don't we? I don't know, why don't we get some popular baseball players to show
let's
up?
fly in Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, Nolan Ryan. Let's get Nolan Ryan in.
I've seen you grill out back. Throw some
grill
dogs on the Barbie.
I've never grilled out back.
Oh.
Have I? No, I haven't.
I feel like no.
No,
Oh, you should is what I meant.
I have made food with my little. I have a little thing and
Little hibachi grill.
Hibachi grill.
Yeah, not hibachi, but
I'm just saying it could be done.
Okay, well, what will you have? Will you have seafood sushis?
We will have all the sushis.
You have this. Do you know that there is a thing where an attractive person, and sometimes not so attractive, will lie still and have sushi on them, and they are a human platter for sushi.
I'm not going to ask
And
where you figured this
that's
out.
a
at.
Well, that's big in Japan.
What? Man, what were the
It's
Japanese?
that song, Big in Japan.
There's also a band that was in Baltimore called Big in Japan. They're
Okay.
pretty cool. They break beats. But what's the song Big in Japan? How's it go?
I'm not going to sing it.
Hello, I'm big in
It's an
Japan.
80s song.
We're the good guys
Right.
bigger in Japan.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the
thought
band
that
name.
we were big
We
here.
will not have a naked lady wearing sushi.
What if it's a naked guy?
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, how much exposure do you need?
No, but it's just weird. I don't know you. I guess you're good looking, but you really want me to eat this piece of fish?
Dead fish off of your body.
I
I mean, it's rice forward.
rice for. I don't know what the heck.
We might have a real mermaid this year. I don't know. I'm still in the works.
You're
'cause
bringing in the
They're
tank.
expensive. Yeah.
What like a
You know what
little,
I'd like to do is a dunk tank. Wouldn't that be
like a
fun?
little kiddie pool
Right.
and this poor little
Yeah.
defenseless mermaid.
Right.
This little like Daryl Hannah creature just sitting
I heard
there.
she's not doing much. So.
You could do a like they used to do at the like school bazaars where you have bowls of goldfish and you have to throw the
Yeah.
ping pong ball into
Right.
There you go.
We do have a few things. I mean, we're gonna do like we got some games that night. We've got some sales. We've got a gift basket to give away.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
we're gonna be doing some fun things. Yeah.
Enter to Up and Down. What's the address up and down there?
3205 Biddle Avenue,
3205 Biddle
Wyandotte,
Avenue.
Michigan,
Historic Wyandotte, Michigan.
downtown, right downtown.
In fact,
And that's Friday, March 29th,
Right.
starting at 5 p.m.
Yeah, it's a Friday this year. So somebody was asking me, well, if it's on Sunday, are you going to do it on Sunday? And I'm like, yeah, because it's March 29th.
so you have to do it on the day,
on the day of.
right?
So I know that it's Good Friday, but you'll all have done your things by 3 o'clock, and then you can come out after that.
I like to think that if it's at your place and it's a mermaid show,
It's always Good Friday.
it's going to be the best.
It's going to be a great, Gooder Friday.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank
Yeah.
you. We will sue you if you do use that, though.
Gooder Fridays?
So, I mean, come on.
Goodish.
Come on.
Can I say goodish?
Gooder is, I mean, however the universe works, but Gooder has been popping up a lot lately. I've been seeing Gooder here and there. And I think it's time. If we're not going to make any money doing the show, it's time to get a little bit litigious, I think.
One way or the other.
One way or
This is
the other,
your
we have to
retirement.
capitalize on this.
Right.
What do you think, Joel? I can't hear you. Joel's saying things, and he's. Joel, you're nervous. Are you talking to Josh there? What's going on?
No. I accidentally hit 4, but I have been actively writing in my head for the 30-minute mark. So rest assured.
You're writing in your head. Joel, what do you think of mermaids, Joel?
Do you guys remember when Ryan and I came on your podcast in 2016? We had a whole conversation about mermaids.
I do not remember the conversation. I remember you being on, but I don't remember the show at all.
You don't remember the conversation?
Do you know
Absolutely
Do you know how many beers and joints that was?
Yeah, we used
Before?
to drink heavily back
Yeah.
How
then.
many beers deep?
Huh.
Well, listen, fellas, we had a whole conversation about it. So my thoughts on mermaids.
riveting.
Listen, they're probably not real, but I hope they are, and I hope they're smoking hot.
Have you also heard that what do you know about the folklore of mermaids?
A little bit. I mean, I'm not fully studied.
I mean, so the historically sailors would say they
will
would
eat
see right, but also they there's supposed to be these beautiful sirens. That
Well, so there's
sing.
different. There's mermaids.
Well,
there's
sirens are different than mermaids.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tony. I
And
didn't realize you were curating a show about mermaids. You were telling me all about mermaids.
He's my
Sorry.
co-curator.
Okay, no.
Or
That would
curator.
be great.
Yeah.
That,
Well, so this
I
whole
feel sorry for you.
can't be any worse than what I'm. This whole thing started because my mom loves mermaids, and she said, it's International Mermaid Day. We have to have a party. And I said, okay, Ma, because you don't say no when your mom says she wants to have a party.
Right.
And so that started 3 years ago. And so she's the one who's really deep into it. And I'm just enjoying it because I like to decorate the shop and have the art and that. And it's been fun. And we have a lot of people who come out and who love the genre. So
Right.
have at it. Let's have fun with it. So
Joel, do we have any more images up there of mermaid stuff? Oh, we got some jewelry going on.
we do have this show. A lot of times when we do a show, it's paintings or photography, but this one has a lot of mixed, different kinds of art. This is a wire wrap that was actually from last year. I didn't want to show too much of this year because you got to come.
Right. Yeah.
But, we do have we have jewelry, we have ceramics, we have painting, we have some, not sure what you call it, but a lot of one lady's doing moss and natural parts to kind of make pictures, so collage with natural elements. So all kinds of different things.
And how many artists do you think will be?
Oh, we have hats too.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Of course. 15 artists so far this year.
15 artists.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
And do artists have the one piece each, or is it? It's going to be a filled up space, right there.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be full. You always kind of freak out. It's not going to be full enough, and then all of a sudden it's super full. So no, I don't think too many people only have one piece. Most people have several pieces.
Now, what happens if I dress up as Ariel? Do I get 10% off?
Yes.
Okay.
You do.
Just me.
Just you.
Me.
Because that red wig. I mean.
I
want to see you in that tail. I want to see if you can walk. I have a tail you can borrow.
I want to see if he'd shave his chest.
Just the beard.
Just the beard.
Just shave the beard.
I don't know. Do I have the face?
You'll have to dye it red then.
Just dye the beard. I know it's a little early for Christmas.
Yeah.
But if you're a bro, I'm looking at you. If you're a bro and you are gonna put glitter and ornaments in your beard, come see me, because we're gonna have words. I'm gonna try and bring you into manhood, because obviously Dad didn't hug you enough, or I don't know what, but
don't disrespect the beard.
I'm gonna tell you. Look, I'm gonna tell you I love you. I respect you, but we're gonna have problems. Mermaid show.
Yeah.
So tell me more.
Right.
Tell me more about
15 artists, lots of different types of art.
And it just seems to be sort of everyone's interpretation of generally, for the most part, everyone just loves the ideology, the mythology of mermaids.
Yeah. I mean, what's not to love? Unless you're a sailor.
Maybe, you know what? Swimming in water that you can't see the bottom. That's.
Oh yeah, I don't do that.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't do that.
But maybe if you had a tail.
Maybe if you lived in the water.
If you were part fish and lived in the water, I don't think you'd have a
I mean, I'm a Pisces,
choice.
but I'm not about to go swimming in the Detroit River.
How?
Although there is there's folklore / myth that there is a Detroit River mermaid. Of course
there is. Yes. Yeah.
So I mean, if anybody gets pulled under.
Just like what? Like put the diving thing on and just go
check it out. You never know.
If you're aware of the Detroit River Mermaid,
please call.
Please hit us up. Send an email to find us on social media, and we'll send us a photo.
I'd love to see a photo. I have photographers who are like, I can't do the mermaid show because I don't have a picture of a mermaid. I'm like, come on. Get creative.
Take a picture of water.
Get creative.
And say she's underneath. That's
exactly.
all.
Just jump in the Detroit River.
It's all interpretation. No. I mean, look at
what?
Jasper Johns. Look at, it's all interpretation. You can say whatever
Jasper Johns did mermaids?
No, Jasper Johns. Like interpretation of this modern art. You can say the mermaid's under the water.
That's true. Give
me a story. I'll believe it.
That's true. Here's a canvas I
Heart, am
painted
I right?
blue. Oh, here we go. And
What?
I just saw Josh is ready. He's just ready to
pounce.
just use
I've
some.
never liked fish food, but all this talking of mermaids got me hungry for some fish fingers. Oh, now pass the tartar sauce.
Christ.
Okay, Joel, real quick. Joel, hi Joel. Can we?
What do you want?
Joe's so proud of himself.
When you, Joel. No, keep it up on you,
What?
Joel.
What do you
Keep
want?
it up.
We
Keep it up on
wanna
you.
see your lovely
no,
face,
keep
Joel.
it up on you, Joel. Yeah, okay, there he is.
What do you need?
So Joel, when you said you're busy writing,
Yeah.
is this the first time you've like dedicated to writing, or have you been writing these all along? Like, is this just something that you like when we get here and we show up and you're like, okay, I see what the theme is, and I'm gonna.
Yeah. Usually I'll just listen to the conversation and then whatever thing I think I can make the most lewd joke out of,
Gotcha.
I go
Okay.
with.
Wait, did he write that?
Yeah.
He just
Oh.
did that right now.
Oh, okay, right on,
for,
yeah, off the cuff, yeah.
And if for those of you that did not,
Thank you.
just and
could be edited.
by the way, the theatrics of Josh, stupendous.
Way to
Just
deliver.
really,
What a delivery.
really great delivery. You know, really.
And
good.
that's my only regret is that we don't get to see Josh deliver it.
Well, yeah, but also maybe it's okay. That it doesn't.
I'm at a disadvantage because I don't have headphones, so I'm just like looking at you guys. Going,
Oh,
what
Right,
are
yeah.
they?
Well,
Right,
you
you're
have
not
them. You
showing.
just choose not to wear them.
Actually,
No, she does.
Oh, they weren't working.
That's right.
top
What the
of
hell,
it.
Joel?
on top of
So
it.
Joel's right.
So
yeah.
I'm like looking at you guys going, give me some sign.
You know what? You're kind of a fish out of water. Am I right?
Oh! I would hit the table, but that's not allowed.
You know what?
my
What are you gonna
hand.
We
do?
need, you know what we need? We need a guy in here with a little drum to do rim shots.
Dun, dun,
Shots?
Okay, well we've looked up, dude. To bring back to Daryl Hannah, I didn't.
Hey, you know what though? The ultimate question
Yes.
is my buddy John here once posed.
Yes.
Can you make a cold fish flop?
I don't know, but he's cracking himself up.
Is it? Please, is that rhetorical or is there an answer? Can you make a cold fish flop?
Oh man.
And, you know, I like to use the alliteration with all the F's, so I'm gonna do it in a gangster style.
Oh boy.
Finna make fish flop. Cold.
What?
Finna make frozen style fish. Okay, never mind. I'm out. Listen.
Once again, this show is our guest.
We brought-
low point of their
Listen.
entire
Oh
existence.
heck no! Just today. Just today.
So tell us more about up and down. Did you know that you were going to? Because historically there was not a lot of shows always happening, right?
Oh, there were no shows there.
So you are sort of you brought the
I
art.
brought the art.
You
Yeah,
brought
sure.
the art.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of friends who are artists, right? And family. And I thought, well, what better use of that little space upstairs? I might as well do something with it. Bring people in, bring people over, lots of friends. Let's showcase their art. And it started off that way. We were doing them once a month. We've scaled back a bit to do more specialized shows. But
Wait, you did a show once a month?
yeah,
The Mermaid
Wow,
show
that's a lot
once
of
a month.
work.
not the mermaid
Not
show.
the mermaid show, but just art shows in
Yeah,
general.
it is a lot of work. So, it's collecting and a lot of them are one artist, but some of them are mixed. So, but yeah, typing up all the stuff and getting everything ready and promotion and everything else. So, but we had a good 3 years of doing that. So, we're probably down to about 4 to 6 a year now. So, this is our first big one this year. But yeah, I just thought we might as well use that space.
What was that space historically used for?
We have like 4,000 prints in the shop, so that was a lot
Okay.
more prints.
Wow, that is phenomenal. I mean, just wild. Just to see the amount of like cool images that you guys have there.
So the shop's, you asked like a little bit of about
yeah,
that. The
let's
shop's been
go.
around this is our 50th year, which stay tuned, 50th party this year. Another excuse for a party.
Oh.
So and I worked there back in middle school and college, and I guess I didn't get away far enough. So I bought it 3.5 years ago, turned that part into a gallery, but we do have art, custom framing, gifts, greeting cards, and a pretty cool shop dog.
And all things mermaid.
And all things mermaid.
And then, but also, Jen, you and I have, I don't know what to say, produced or whatever, but that was a silly. Oh, do you gonna take a? I'm scratching my eye. You're gonna film that?
Do you need a thesaurus?
What? Listen, what is this? What is this? Why that community? Come on, what's going on here? Joel, do you know Joel's won Pulitzer? Okay. All right, so
Hi, Joel.
Joel's the best.
It's the best.
Joel's also been here for 50 years.
Yes?
Yeah, he's been doing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he started off as he would be the guy that would go around town and he would put the trash lids back onto the garbage. So that's why when you go and wind it now and you see the lids are back on the trash cans, it's because Joel is running this one that
Joel trained his replacement to
Well,
do
no,
that?
there's no replacement.
Oh.
Joel was really the only guy that could actually put the lids back onto the garbage cans.
Only one qualified.
And throughout the city of Wyandotte. Now, now he's, so, but we're happy to have him here and running Wyandotte Connects and being the man he is because,
Can he put a lid on?
he's got two kids.
Can he put a lid on anything else?
Hey, he put a lid on this guy. Am I right? All right. You know what? I'm going to start wearing a mask, I think. I don't know.
It's this is the best because you can't see that over there.
You can't see this monitor, so
right. So that's a good thing. You should maybe just turn a little.
Yeah,
You
you're like head on right into the monitor.
Yeah, you can't help
Right.
looking.
You
at
can't help but look at it.
Yeah.
I'm avoiding looking at
Tony,
it, so I don't.
But look how cute you look. Look how nice. I look like a drinking problem and flush, and my hair's.
look
Josh,
great.
why are you?
What do you mean you look like you have a drinking problem? Don't you have an actual drinking problem?
It's because you have the best
think
expressions.
You hurt his feelings.
Listen, just because
You hurt his feeling.
I don't. Yeah, the one that I have,
Aw.
and that's diminished.
Aw.
Thank you. Do I have a drinking problem? Yeah, when I can't get it,
Yep.
when I'm out of booze.
Is that empty? You
That's-
have a problem.
No, it's Coke. Okay, so
I know.
I want to know more about mermaids for some reason. Why are mermaids so popular? Just is it this?
Honestly, I don't know. I should have
fantasy
researched
world.
a little bit better, but I just think they're mystical and they're elusive. And first of all, what little girl doesn't think she wants to be a mermaid or a fairy or a princess? It's all that same that same thing. So it's carried over for a lot of.
It's magic.
It's-
it's a
thank you.
magical creature. So
It's magic.
which was from sailors traveling across, and they would hallucinate.
they mistook manatees for
Oh.
mermaids.
Okay. See, my co.
And
curator there.
probably dolphins and all sorts
Right.
of stuff
Yeah.
back in the day.
And you're probably right. They were at sea for how many days? And sure,
they get a
drinking
little-
rum
yeah.
and they're, the grog and everything else. The next thing you know,
scurvy and.
Yeah, there
I'm
probably wasn't
seeing-
much to do but get drunk. So
yeah, I'm seeing mermaids. Sure you are.
But also historically weren't mermaids sort of sexualized by the pirates or by the sailors and stuff? It's sort of like a beautiful.
if you're a man at sea for months on end,
Sure.
I think everything gets sexualized.
Sure.
Well, it's like, yeah, and if you're on an abandoned island, an abandoned island, that's not what I'm trying to say, but yeah, you're for sure going to start hallucinating, right? So you're in the heat, you're in the water, salt water, you're probably, who knows, dehydrated, all those other things, scurvy.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just hallucinate, and sure, you see a manatee and 3:00 in the morning, it could look like a lovely woman.
So are you saying that?
Or
Oh.
they pull you down because maybe, I don't know, they've damaged
Maybe you're
your
drunk
boat.
and you're in the
Maybe
water,
you're drunk
and
so
are we? Does that mean we have to cancel mermaid Halloween costumes for little girls?
absolutely not.
So that it's like really what you just want to impress a scurvy diseased sailor? Is that what you're trying to do here?
Yes.
That's what the costume. There should be mermaid costume called enticing scurvy sailor costume. Okay. All right. Well, so I just think it's great that you're doing art stuff.
Thank you.
And
You're doing great art stuff.
well, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Jeremy, fellas,
So
if I
humble.
may.
No,
Yes,
it is true.
hello.
You're doing great art shows.
I'm sorry. You don't have your headphones, but Joel has said if he may. May he?
I just-
may
May.
he? He may.
I
Absolutely.
have a little.
I'm gonna read lips.
I don't want to call it expertise, but info in this area of mermaids.
Oh, boy,
and,
here we go.
The practices of sailors.
Thank you. Yeah.
So it was the close cousin of a manatee, the dugong. The dugong has an anatomy that is very similar to a female human. So the sailors would find themselves some companionships in a dugong and likely just made up mermaids to make themselves feel better after the fact.
What part of the world does a dugong swim in or live in or whatever?
The water parts, I don't know.
Okay, great. Right. That's Wyandotte Connect's own Joel Atkins, ladies and gentlemen, with the knowledge.
Do we need to have a Dugon show? Because I don't know anything of what you just said except Dugon.
Oh, okay.
Dugons,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Dugons are not attractive and do
Okay.
not look that much like a woman. I just
Okay.
looked it up, and it looks a lot like a manatee,
Okay.
but nothing
human
like
parts of
nothing
some
like
sort?
a woman. I can't see any parts that look human,
Okay.
but
So then it's just a manatee.
if you're at sea for 6 months and
Right.
maybe most parts start looking attractive. I don't know.
That reminds me of a Norm Macdonald joke. Can I? You want to hear?
Oh, please.
Okay, so, my uncle Lester, one day I went to go see him in town in the village, and he showed me. He's like, and I'm a well-liked man around here, people respect me, and I tell you what, it's been a rough, you see that church, I built that church with my own hands, like I got all the stuff and I got the group together, we built that church, And the next day he's like, "Hey, you see that I don't know what the fancy thing. You see that fence? That great big fence, that wall that we're trying to keep. I built that wall. And I built that, and it's important, and it's done well. And then, another thing, another popular thing is, see that I did that too.
You're really doing this joke justice.
I'm a great joke teller.
Is this your
Come
7.5
on by,
minutes,
come on by to
Taylor?
my art. But I tell you what, I've done all these great things, but they don't call me a church builder or a fence maker or a potter. They don't call me an artist, But I tell you what, you have sex with one sheep. That's
that's an old joke.
or goat or
I've heard it differently.
well, of course. Well,
Which I can't tell on the air.
and probably well. You've probably heard told well, but I just think it's fun. It just desperate times call for desperate situations. I mean, you're on the sea, and what are you gonna do?
Manatee / what was it called?
a dugong.
Dugon.
Dugon.
Like a gorgon,
Right.
probably.
What's a gorgon?
like
it's a-
Medusa? Is a gorgon?
No.
Gorgon were
Not
like
gods,
half.
but
They were
half god, half man?
Half. Yeah. They were half monster, half man. I think,
Okay.
In ancient Greek mythology.
Okay, sea cows. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
The sea cow is something different.
That's
isn't it?
manatee.
What's the difference?
Oh.
Okay, so manatee versus dugong. What's the difference? We're gonna find
Lipstick.
out. Oh, one's in a different kind of water, and the other one's not in it.
Like saltwater versus
and,
freshwater.
Major difference between dugongs and manatees is their habitat. Dugons never leave saltwater. They spend their entire life in shallow, sheltered coastal areas such as bays and mangrove swamps. You ever been to a mangrove, Jenny?
I've seen mangroves. I've never been to a mangrove swamp. So when I used to go down to Florida, there were lots of mangroves.
There's
down there.
mangroves. And
Yeah.
I've never heard that term before.
A
No?
mangrove?
Mangrove, no.
Mangroves are like these little. You have the coast, the beach, and then a little bit further out, sort of this foresty thing where there's, there's like trees growing and things like that.
It's like a thicket in the water.
Yeah, it's like a thicket.
Okay.
Yeah, it's lovely. Probably not a great place to hang out. Well, the dangerous
Well,
little.
for the wildlife and for the dugongs or the sea cows.
You're not going to see it up around here. You're going to see more tropical, warmer areas.
Down by Naples and like Marco Island.
by
and
Naples
Key
in
West,
the
and the Keys, there were a lot of mangroves.
There's a song. Down by Naples in the mangrove.
Yeah.
So in warmer temperatures,
Yeah.
places I'd never go to. Okay.
You've never been to Florida?
I have been. I don't enjoy it, but I've been there.
You're not a beach guy.
I'm not a beach guy. I'm not a sun guy. I'm not a warm weather person. I just
Are you a cold weather person?
cold weather person. Yes, I like it. I like the winter. I like the fall.
Tony-
I like it dark.
Oh.
Tony would like a scorecard and sit in a moderately tepid thing, watch a baseball game.
Okay.
And that would be probably the ideal environment.
Sit in a darkened room watching baseball. Yeah.
Okay.
With some cold beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could do that for days on end.
And just watch.
Yeah.
I can watch baseball a lot, but I need to have some warmth.
No.
It doesn't need to be
warmth.
hot. It's got to be, yeah.
You can watch baseball a lot?
Yeah, I love baseball.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is that why you're coming April 6th?
I am going to be there April
to
6th.
Rivers Edge Gal.
Well, mostly for the
No,
tailgating.
Cut to you. See, like,
River's
look,
Edge.
I'm scratching
April
myself.
6th.
I scratch myself, and then it's like, I'm like, boop, 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 and then it's like they
You should
film
grow
me.
bangs, and then you don't have to,
That's true. I should grow back. Thank you.
yeah.
Get a whole Betty Page thing going.
There you go.
What? Oh, where there's just like a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, guys. Do you guys think I could pull it off? Hit us up, gooderguys@gmail.com.
All right. Put a poll
Good
out
Guys
there.
Radio. gooderguysradio@gmail.com. Listen, I feel like I've been joking a little too much, and I don't know if the information. Is there anything that you feel you need to add in terms of letting people know about how imperative it is to come to the Mermaid show
Look,
on Mermaid Day?
It's an awesome show.
Yeah.
There are quite a few pieces there that I'm just amazed by, and I just keep staring at. And I have a tendency to buy a piece at not every show, but most shows, and I'm really struggling now with what I'm going to
Sure.
do because there's a lot of great pieces. You should absolutely come. It's on a Friday. There is virtually no excuse.
What time does it start?
5 o'clock
5 o'clock.
to 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
We'll have wine and light refreshments. We will not have sushi, probably.
On a person's body, especially on a person's body.
Especially on, I mean, it could be the art. I don't
am
know.
busy that Friday, so I will
That
not
is
be.
not
There it is.
something-
There's the card. It's
Yeah.
cards up. The annual
Right.
gala art opening.
So you
This
should go to
is-
the UpnDown Facebook page or Instagram page, UpnDown Wine.
Is this the second mermaid?
It's our third.
It's a turd.
It's our
It's a
third.
turd.
It's not Irish.
Mermaid show there.
Yeah. And yeah, so there's it's on a Friday, so we're really going to be, having fun.
Tony, have you ever been attracted to a mermaid style? No.
I've never been.
Not even
attracted.
Daryl Hannah.
I guess I've been attracted to Daryl Hannah, but not
I'm not.
a mermaid.
I'm not attracted to any woman who's attracted to Tom Hanks. I believe
Tom
isn't
Hanks
Tom
is-
Hanks in the.
Tom Hanks was in
Yeah, you're right. He was, yeah.
I was very happy at Castaway where when he didn't. I mean, when his
When he
wife
was stuck on that
remarried.
island?
Well, no, his wife got remarried.
So what
and
is
then,
it? What do you have against Tom Hanks?
He's just doing well.
He's just funny and good
He's
guy.
just doing too
and,
good for
yeah.
himself.
He's doing well. Apparently, he's not during the pit. There was all these rumors about him and part of the when the tunnels in New York and all those that whatchamacallit, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Josh Fall's website. What's the QAnon?
QAnon. Okay,
QAnon.
was he somehow involved or alleged
they
to
were
be
I
involved?
think they were trying to say that Mr. Tom Hanks.
Mr. Hanks.
But it was involved with the children thing and the whole the tunnels in New York and
What tunnels in New York? The subway system?
No, when they brought I think it's under Central Park. There was whatever I don't know. It's just
Like trafficking or something?
Yeah, and then also
Does QAnon
they brought the medical ships in and stuff like that to help for the hospital stuff, and they said that was a whole just people.
Someone was besmirching Tom Hanks.
But he was like, he's like involved in the whole, I mean.
Sure.
But all these celebrities, they say all the celebrities, that's how you get to be famous. Apparently, is that you,
Right.
You're part of Illuminati, or you are part of, something or other, or
right.
But
sounds like sour grapes to me.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy that I didn't get, because I'm such an idiot, that I'm happy that I would have probably have gone to Epstein Island, because like I would have been invited by somebody.
Yeah.
Not knowing, and then I would have gotten there and be like,
it's an island.
What?
Sounds great.
So, do you guys don't want to buy any of my art, or
You totally would have been.
Are you like?
He thinks
Yeah.
it's like rich people who are like
Yeah.
really into
Totally
into
would have
art.
been,
and
like,
they're bringing
yeah.
him out there
But I
to
brought my
curate
art.
stuff. And
And he's got his
Be
coat
like-
open and
I'm
his
like,
art.
Yeah, is this
Right?
is this
like,
your?
this is my art.
Yeah, is this your daughter, or is she an artist too, or what's going on?
Right. Like, why are you? Yeah.
Yeah, and then I would have been on the list, and it's like,
And you'd be standing there on the dock just waiting
just
for
like
the
waiting,
boat.
like I don't want to be here. This is no fun.
Next thing you know, you're indicted.
Yeah, So yeah, that's the
oh god.
That's true, Tony. It's listen, dude. The good Lord has helped us somewhat, and also not at all. And if you think he's gonna help us any further, he's probably not. And let's be honest, he hasn't done anything yet, and he probably won't. So we're.
This is the Easter season. You probably shouldn't be talking.
Oh,
like
because
that.
we're on a Wyandotte. Do you know that everything used to be closed in Wyandotte because of the churches? And I don't think we're the most bars and churches per capita.
We're not anymore.
Not no more. Not no more.
Not no more.
Wyandotte.
We were for a long time. I don't know when that ended, but we're trying like heck to get it back.
People stopped going to church and the
Yeah.
churches started closing,
Right.
and then some of the bars started closing because there were these little neighborhood bars that
jeez.
couldn't support
Yeah.
themselves
Right.
anymore. So, I mean, it's not like it used to be where you had all these guys working in the steel and all that, and
True.
they'd come back to these little bars for lunch and dinner. And
Have you guys
Breakfast.
ever done the breakfast beer thing at one of these little places that does that for the shift worker?
I've
Had
had
beer in the morning.
at breakfast.
No. I mean, yeah. Well, come on, sweetheart.
No, I've
Yeah.
heard
I'll
stories.
drink beer all the time. I don't
Yeah,
care.
Yeah. But I mean, it turns out like going to a place.
Grabbing a beer before you go to work?
No.
Never.
No, not that. No, well, you get the breakfast, you get a beer and a shot, and it's like then you go to bed, right? Like it's like kind of a because you worked from.
Oh, you mean like the the graveyard
after
shift,
working
like
the graveyard
fourth
shift,
meal?
go and get getting breakfast.
That's some of these
before
places
bed.
are open for that. They and then
Oh,
like you get
yeah,
off
no.
at 6:00 or whatever, and then
to go in the
boom,
morning.
go have your eggs off a grill, and
No, my grandpa would just tell me about the guys who would go in the morning and get their shot in a beer and then go to work.
What's the point in that?
Just to get through work.
Great way to start your day. Gosh,
Yeah.
I can remember, back in New York when I was an electrician, a lot of the old timers would come with a cooler, and they'd have a 6-pack that they would drink before lunch,
Yeah.
and then at lunch they'd pick up another 6-pack to drink in the afternoon, and then they'd go home.
And some work maybe happened in between all of that.
Oh, they still worked while they
Yeah,
were drinking.
yeah,
I mean, they
yeah.
drank it like it was water.
Yeah, but they're like they're feeding wires and things through stuff, right? They're not building things to be strong or.
None of that's burnt down. It's fine.
Well, that's true. Well,
None of
Yeah,
Well,
the city's
Totally
still standing.
fine.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There was a time when it was, drinking while you were working wasn't a big deal.
That's true.
That's true. I mean,
The
you
olden
don't-
days.
I mean, maybe not moonshine.
before they had all the regulations and safety things, and
Listen, they
before
say,
they cared about people not dying on the job, and
they
OSHA.
they they say hey, listen, glass of wine at night is good. It's good for your heart, right? It's good for
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
but a bottle of wine is better.
But then,
Right.
they're like, no, booze in general is bad for you. I totally understand. But it's like last Mermaid Man episode. There's a Mermaid Man.
I don't know what that is.
You know what? I need to find out. It's called a merman.
Yeah, but Mermaid Man sounds like a TV show.
Yeah, but
It's a TV
the
show?
last Mermaid Man episode, it just popped up.
Josh was nodding his head yes.
Oh.
He knows Mermaid Man.
Yeah?
It's from SpongeBob.
Yeah, but there wasn't there weren't episodes of a Mermaid Man show.
Are
from
you-
SpongeBob,
Well, now
was
we
it?
have Aquaman. Does he? I mean, I've not seen it. Does he get the tail and the
No,
whole
no
deal?
tail.
He's just okay. forget it. I'm out.
There's Aquaman, and then there's also the Fish Boy. What's his name?
There was Mermaid Man, and what was his sidekick's name?
Barnacle Boy.
Barnacle Boy. That's it.
I know Barnacle Boy, but I don't know Mermaid Man.
But then there's Aquaman, and then who's
Aqualad was his sidekick. Aqualad.
Aquaman?
Yeah. Aquaman, his sidekick was Aqualad.
How are you going to confidently go, beat up anybody when your name is
Aqualad?
Like,
Right.
don't worry, I'm Aqualad will be here.
Right.
And it's like, what? How
is that better or worse than Aqua Boy?
I mean, well, I'd rather be an Aqua Boy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think so too. Aqua Lad.
An Aqua Boy sounds like you've talked to a priest or two, though. Aqua Boy.
Aqua Lad.
But who's the other the prince? There's the
Prince Namor from Marvel Comics.
Thank you.
He's the Marvel Comics
Thank
equivalent to Aquaman.
Man, that's so. So do you guys know that there's fact check viral videos of real mermaid in ocean? Have you ever familiar with this stuff?
No.
Drone
Have
catches
you seen
real
the whole
little
thing they did on, what was it, History Channel or A&E, where they had discovered that mermaid?
They had the fictitious documentary that
fictitious?
airing as if it was factual. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they showed some old carny gaffes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God, the Fiji mermaid. We didn't even get into that. I'm obsessed with the Fiji mermaid.
You got 3 minutes, so we'd love.
I'm obsessed with the Fiji mermaid.
What does that mean?
It's it was actually a sideshow, right?
Yeah, it was a sideshow. It was a gaff was what they called, and what it was some taxidermists took spare parts.
It was
from
a monkey
animals
and a fish, and put them together.
Sewed them together and created this thing.
And then
called the
Barnum
Fiji
bought
Mermaid.
it and toured it around forever, and there's lots of variations on it, but I'm obsessed with it.
It made people a lot of money.
So I'm looking at the Vladia mermaid, the rotting mermaid, probably an identified catch. Yeah, what people always gotta prove stuff for some reason. We got 2 minutes right there. That's the 22 minutes. Have you ever gone to the things where you see the mermaids in the pool things, and you have a cocktail, and like some underpaid poor girl who really wants to be a Disney princess?
Well, is this Wiki Watchy Springs? I've not been to that. There's a place in Florida. This has been going on for a long time. Y'all know about this?
Y'all,
I said y'all.
Do not.
I
know.
just said y'all.
Well.
No, there's a whole. It's for 50 or 60 years they've been doing this, and they go in the tanks and they're swimming, and I mean these ladies are. I don't think they necessarily want to work at Disney, but this is a definite tourist attraction, been since the 50s or 60s. It's pretty sweet. I've not been, but I've had friends who've gone.
Well, Jenny.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell people how they can find you, how they can follow you, and all that stuff, and yeah.
Oh. So UpnDown on UpnDown Wyandotte on Facebook and Instagram. I think the Facebook one has an underscore. And the Instagram doesn't, or vice versa.
We're good. We're gonna take the show. We're gonna put the show on our Instagram and Facebook, I guess. And we're gonna share the show. That's a 1 minute right there. And So
find us on Facebook. Find us on Instagram. Good Guys Radio. Email us at goodguysradio@gmail.com with any questions or comments about the show. And if you want to see past episodes of this show, go to YouTube and search for The Good Guys Show, or go to our Facebook page, and there are links posted there.
And Jenny, thank you for being here.
Thank you. I do listen regularly.
I'm sorry.
No, I enjoy it quite a bit.
It's fun.
Quite a bit.
It's fun.
Quite a bit,
It's
lads.
good. Listen.
I love this journey for you guys.
Oh my goodness,
Had
that's
to.
fun.
Had to.
Two local dopes doing.
Hey, and thank you guys for sticking to it. And we appreciate you. And we like to give you guff, but you give us guff, we give you guff, and we're just all
Okay,
here
wrap it up. That signal was the
people.
wrap it up signal.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
well,
That's it. Peace.
Whatever.